fellow adventurers, it is Dubem from Dubem Travels and Tours. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we're going to be talking about the different places I went to in Benin Republic, and these are places that you must go to. Sit back and don't go anywhere. First, let me tell you a short story about Benin Republic. Before it was called Benin Republic, the land was known as the Kingdom of Dahomey. In the 1600s, Dahomey grew into a powerful West Africa kingdom. Its capital then was Abomey, and it controlled important trade routes across the region. The kingdom had strong political organizations, deep spiritual traditions, voodoo, and a military system that shocked the Europeans. And one of the funny things is that the military was totally women, all women. That was so rare. And that's where the Dahomey warriors came from. These women were known as the Dahomey Amazons. They were highly trained, fearless, and respected across Africa. And Dahomey was wealthy, influential, and culturally vibrant. And this history was about to change everything, bringing about the Amazon statue that you can see presently. So I decided to take my first stop to the Amazon statue to see this and also just reminisce with the culture and the history of Benin Republic. And this is one of the biggest statues in West Africa. Now we go to the longest graffiti wall in Africa. The longest graffiti wall connects Cotonou to Ouidah, and this project was created to promote art, tourism, and cultural storytelling in Benin. It began as part of an urban beautification effort aimed to, transform public spaces into open-air galleries. Local and international street artists were invited to paint murals reflecting Beninese history, spirituality, and daily life. Many artworks on this wall draw inspiration from voodoo traditions and historical legacy of the former Kingdom of Dahomey, which is why I said this is a must visit, and I decided to go visit it. I also took pictures, made videos, and it was such a lovely time. And I also realized I could visualize their history through the paintings and the stories told by it. My next stop was the beach. If you know you are within the shores of the coastal area, you know that beaches will be available at your country. And in Nigeria, where I come from, we have beaches everywhere, but they are commercialized in the sense that you have to pay for them. But to my surprise, I went to Benin Republic and all the beaches are free. Like almost all the beaches are free, to the extent that I didn't just go to one beach, I went to two beaches in Cotonou, and trust me, they were all free. I love how open it was, how free it was, calm, quiet, a lovely time for me. I was able to just relax, stretch, think, and I also did some journaling. It was one of the best periods of my entire traveling, and I would highly recommend you going to the beach if you're tired and you feel like you just want to go to somewhere that you can relax, chill. Benin Republic is that place that you should go. One thing I was very skeptical of was trying the food, but I decided to try the shawarma. I knew from Nigeria shawarma was a very beautiful delicacy, a very nice snack to take, and I decided to try Beninese shawarma, and trust me, it is way different from the Nigerian shawarma. First of all, it's way creamy, and it is also filled with lots of chicken and vegetables than the Nigerian shawarma. I would say Nigerian shawarma is way better than the Beninese one, but I would also strongly advise you to enjoy it. Come and have it. I went to 1217 restaurant. It was along the expressway while you're traveling from the Semeboda to Cotonou, and it was one of the most beautiful things that I ate there. I enjoyed it, and I would totally give it a 7.5 over 10. The next day, I decided to explore the markets in Benin Republic, specifically the markets in Cotonou, and I realized that all their markets are sheltered. Oh my god, it is a beautiful sight to see. I mean, like in Nigeria, we have markets all around that are usually really dirty, not so clean, smelly, but here it is way different. There are trees everywhere. They're so beautiful. You see people selling their goods, and you see that they have good spaces, that can accommodate people. Big ups to the Beninese government for creating a safe environment in their markets. After that, I went to Dantopa Market. This is the second market I went to. This market is literally the Atiku market of Benin. If you're Nigerian, you would know Atiku market, where they sell literally everything from clothes to bras to panties, everything. It is just like the Okirika hub of Benin. For my next stop, we are going to Porto Novo. Oh, this is literally me going to Porto Novo, and I went to Porto Novo specifically to go to the Songhai farms. I've heard about the Songhai farms a lot of times, and I heard about how it's owned by a Nigerian and Igbo man, to be precise, who decided to start an ecosystem that is very healthy, clean, and is sustainable. And they had lots of animals there. They had fishes, they had donkeys, they had chickens. They reared these things, they took care of them, provided feeding for them. I enjoyed the fact that I was around nature. If you want to be around nature, you want to be somewhere where you would learn about different animals, you would just find yourself wanting to feed animals, being around a very healthy ecosystem, you can go to the Songhai farms. Next up, I decided to go to the nightlife in Benin Republic. The nightlife, I wanted to see how it was, and I decided to try their soya. Their soya is also very different from Nigerian soya. It is more of cow meaty. I don't know how to explain it. It's very different, and I had so much fun. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. This is all the places I explored in Benin Republic, and hopefully I would love to go there next time. Bye guys.